Hi guys, my name is Jessie Lauren and I'm a lifestyle wedding photographer here in Ontario, and I just wanted to hop in and make a really quick video on how to choose the right photographer for you. I know a lot of you just got engaged and it can be quite overwhelming trying to choose the right vendors. It's an ocean of industry people and I'm just here trying to make it as simple and easy for you. So here it is, 3 tips on how to choose the right wedding photographer for you. I hope you enjoy. Oh, that's good. Alright, so tip 1, the first thing you have to know before you start looking, you have to know what kind of style of photography you want. Do you want your photographer to shoot digital or film? This is something that you have to know even prior to looking at images. Also, there's a lot of different styles. There's classic, dramatic, lifestyle, documentary. There's more, but I can't think about all of them now. I'm gonna link, The Knot has a great article on like the basic 5 types of wedding photography. There's a lot more to it than that, but that's like kind of a simple guide on which categories you want. I'm just gonna link it right down below. It's a quick, simple article that you'll be able to read and then know more about each and every style of photography. And something you need to know also is, do you want a hands-on approach or a very hands-off approach to wedding photography? Do you want your photographer to give you a lot of directions, to be a lot of posing, or do you want something a little bit more natural and a bit more fly on the wall kind of approach? All different style can have both approach, hands-on and hands-off. So this is something that you need to know, and also try to figure out which one you would feel most comfortable with. So that's something that you need to consider. The second tip, and that is not the most fun, but it is very important, budget. Figure out your budget and be a little flexible, but not too flexible. Weddings are important. Don't go in debt. There's not a good enough wedding. It's not a good reason to go in debt. Just figure out your budget and then look into it. Of course, being a wedding photographer, I'm a little biased here, and I'm like, yay, yes, do it. Spend your money on wedding photographers. They're an investment, and yes, they are, but don't go into debt for wedding photography. Don't do it. Never. One thing to note too is the average cost of wedding photography that brides in Canada spent in 2011 is around the $2,000 to $3,000 mark. This is $2,000 to $3,000 mark is the mid-range photographers. I would say that below 2000s, it's more photographers that are new to the market and want to build a portfolio. Not that you can't find great wedding photographers out there at that price, you absolutely can, but it is a bit more riskier. And then past the $3,000 point, you have the absolute best professional quality of work that you can really rely on. And if even $1,000 for you is not even in your budget, that is completely okay, but you have to manage your expectation. If you hire your Uncle Bob or your Facebook friend Jenny to shoot your wedding, it's okay, but just so you know, you won't get the beautiful photos that you're gonna love in 20 years. If you're okay with that, then I say, hey, go for it. It's your wedding. It's completely okay. So the third and final tip is personality. This is so important. You have to have the right wedding photographer personality to match, not your own, but kind of the vibe that you have with your fiance. So what is the vibe of your couple? Are you light, happy, jumpy, bubbly? Are you more calm, down to earth, and like to read books and stuff like that? I know this is very like stereotypical, 2 very different there's a lot in between that. But figure out what is your natural state as a couple and then find a wedding photographer that has that at their forefront of their personality. Just because, hear me out, it's gonna be easier for her or him to capture you guys and to bring that out of you, and it will be more natural because you guys have a lot more in common. So that is just one thing. It's just one way to make the whole process easier and more comfortable for you. And how to determine what the kind of personality that a photographer has? Facebook, website, Instagram, Twitter, all that jazz. But I would say that where I would go first to really determine a personality, the wedding photographer's personality, is on their blog? Are they writing personal blog posts? That will give you a lot of insight into their personal life. And also Instagram. I find that Instagram is a direct link to how that person is living their life. You can tell a lot by a person's Instagram if they're being truthful, of course. But yeah, make your research, that's what I would say, and figure out what kind of personality you would feel most comfortable with. Because if you feel comfortable to open up in front of that person, you will love your photos. I promise you, you will love that photo. So this was my 3 tips on how to find the right wedding photographer for you. I really hope that this helped you. I know it can be quite overwhelming, but don't worry, it will all be okay. Your wedding is gonna be awesome and you're gonna make amazing financial and stylistic decisions. I believe in you. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day.